And we're live right now on Twitch, guys, straight up. It is absolutely insane. Thank you so much for joining us. We've had a record Twitch Hype Train live on the stream. Absolutely insane.
Oh
it was a world first. Huge, crazy stuff. Thank you so much to everyone that contributed today. Every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, we just do weird and dumb stuff. That's just what we do. And today was absolutely no different. We're up and about, guys. Thank you so much. Hit the follow button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Rogue Action's back, of course, Monday morning with our boy Grid. Don't miss that one, of course, as well. We catch up Mondays and Thursdays for GAC when it's on. We got some superstars here to talk to, of course, as well today. Ranger is joining us. Hello, mate. How are you, brother? Apparently now you're
Present and accounted for.
You're wearing Beskar Mando in Vegas now with me in July after today's stream, correct?
There's going to be some repercussions from this. I'm coming for all you guys. This is crazy shit. I'm going to get you. I cannot believe what just happened. So, yeah, you see that suit of Beskar when I get the full armor and everything with it. Yeah, apparently I have to wear that in Vegas, so I'll have to pay for the luggage, the luggage fee.
We'll deal with it.
We'll deal with it.
We got you.
And then
we got you.
I'm gonna get you home.
The problem is I'm also doing Rose Tico at the same time up and down the Vegas Strip, so that people are just going to vomit everywhere.
I've got the dark sabers. I'll pretend like I'm slashing with it. So
you're going to look better than me, mate. That's the main thing. Let's go and have a quick chat as well and say hello to our Dr. Afro lookalike, Sweens. Hello, mate. How are you, brother? What's going on, man? You been well?
Hey, see, man, this is just protective measures for Ram. Not only one, two, and as a third layer.
Put it away.
Okay, we're good.
All right, now just put the glasses up on the head a bit, and I swear, have a look at this. You seriously, that is Dr. Afro right there. Like straight up, it's a bearded Dr. Afro. Make no mistake. Yep. The likeness is there, straight up. And of course, everyone's favorite non-tanned leg superstar Ram Bam. Hello, buddy. How you doing, man? You been good?
Oh yeah. I'm back at it. Fucking amazing night. Holy shit.
Oh, dude.
So good.
That's one word for it, mate. But it's good to have you guys here. But look, we got some serious topics to talk about, of course. And and our boy Meathead has actually joined us right now in chat as we start this fantastic chat. So,
well,
let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
now you're going to show up. Okay.
And,
all right.
And let's be clear, Meathead. We know that you're watching right now, mate, but it's probably best if you don't, because we're going to be talking about something a little bit sensitive and something that a lot of people are a little bit pissed off about right now. So we need to get straight into that one. First thing we're going to talk about, guys, is for those that don't know, of course, there has been a Discord server going around for quite some time for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes players to basically report cheaters, generally with proof. Obviously, we can report it in game, we can report it on the forums and all that sort of stuff. But unfortunately, without, of course, seeing too much from the outside in, basically looks like a lot of cheaters actually don't get banned, unfortunately, along the way. I'm sure a lot do, and I'm not having a crack at the system, but we know that there's a lot of people that basically do not get banned when they absolutely should, when the proof is irrefutable. And it's a serious problem.
That was the case.
Yeah. So anyway, the Discord server's been going for quite some years. And thank you so much to those who started that up. There's been some fantastic information go in and out of there for a long, long time. Discord actually closed the server. They closed it due to terms of service guidelines, cyberbullying. So that was the reasoning behind it. And the simple reason is obviously that, cheaters go up there, and of course, people are a bit animated when it comes to cheating in this game. So I can imagine that they would be quite passionate about, catching cheaters and making sure that they're very, very well known. So I would expect that has something to do with it. Okay, cheating's a massive problem still. We're going to keep this short and sweet, all right? So we're not going to get into this too deep. But Ranger, come off the long run, mate, because seriously, cheating is something that seems to be just this dark cloud for years and years over this game. It's so secretive, it really is, and I don't think it needs to be in so many cases. I don't say you have to name everyone, name and shame, but I just feel that, getting some sort of information that stuff's happening when it comes to this issue, I think that needs to be a good thing for the game, because at the moment, it just seems that nothing's done. That's how it looks. Perception.
Well, I agree. The fact that CG banned a lot of cheaters is a great thing. I give them mad props.
100%.
100% CG, mwah. Love you. Please keep doing that.
100%.
Keep banning these pieces of crap because they're garbage, and I don't have any sympathy for them. And it's disappointing because when you look at the cheaters, to catch a cheater, their whole function was to, find, and they were fair. and I know because I was in there. If you had a thought about a cheater, you went in there, you posted what you thought it was, and they would look at it. And sometimes they would say, you know what, just go drink a beer. They didn't cheat, but if they caught somebody, they were ruthless because we didn't really have anything. So if you guys don't know the story, the cheaters apparently, and I don't have all the facts, but from just what I've been told through sources, is that the cheaters are not too happy about CG doing the right thing, which is what they should be doing. So I don't have any sympathy for the cheaters. Banned them. So they made a complaint to Discord. Discord took it as cyberbullying because that's the way they quote unquote made it seem like, and they banned the entire server, which really sucks. And it really upsets me about Discord because it's like, do a little bit of research before you just automatically ban, right? Look at the situation, just say, just because somebody says they're cyberbullying, are they? Because they're just trying to stop people from cheating in a game. So, and I know of a lot of people that are trying to get, they're putting the appeal in. They're all, putting their appeals in to say, look, this is what was really happening. This is not what you think it is. These guys are garbage because they cheated. They're screwing people over. And I got no sympathy. I applaud CG for cutting them off at the head. If you're a cheater, I got no sympathy for you. I really don't. You can go to hell. I don't really have any sympathy for you. You're screwing other people over. And when you screw other people over, I get angry. I'm not going to rant. I'm going to be nice because we just went through some stuff right now and I'm a little tired right now. So
enough said.
I'll
No,
let
you're right.
everybody
No,
else
that's it.
speak on it.
Swings, your thought when it comes to cheating, mate. And look, there have been and this is the thing, this isn't the only avenue when it comes to sort of reporting this stuff. I know there's been many, many different attempts in many, many different ways and methods of trying to communicate more issues when it comes to cheating with proof and things like that. Not just saying, hey, that guy's a cheater. It's like, okay, here's the screenshots of the reports of what he's done. It's damn obvious. When you're using one executorship and you're beating executor, stuff like that, it's damn obvious. When chucking in Mace's ship against that, it's a no-brainer. It just doesn't happen. And I mean, it's so obvious, a lot of these. It really is blatant stuff. But Sweens, your thoughts, mate, because I think we just got to do more. Something more needs to be done. I don't know what to do, but something more needs to be done,
Well, yeah, and it's ever since tournaments came out way back in the olden days where you could use ally points to advance, it was very obvious that there was an inherent issue, and then CG shut down tournaments because they didn't know how to deal with the volume of the cheating because it was coming in waves that they couldn't handle because there are only so many power hours that you can dedicate to that while you're still running a game, right? So, yes, I think that there should be some type of influx of looking at reported cheaters and dealing with it, whether that is dedicating resources from creating new content so that there aren't as many cheaters since everybody is very hypersensitive about their crystals through GAC, or if it's bringing in extra employees or hell, even volunteers, if they could swing that. Now, the logistics of that, I'm unsure of. And I agree with Ranger. The cheaters that have been dealt with have been absolutely, which is the right thing to do.
100%.
So, they're handling it at this point as well as they can based on the manpower that they have. It just needs to get expanded, I think. And again, whether it's a monetary thing or if you could bring in volunteers and train them and have direct supervision of CG employees, like this is what needs to happen in these scenarios, then great. If that's not logistically feasible, then they need to start figuring out a way to have an onboarding of people to monitor this because it is a legitimate issue.
100%. Ram, I know you love cheaters, mate. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm kidding. I'm just being a tool. So your thoughts overall, mate? Anything that can be done? What can be done to improve this? I mean, we're not going to sit here jumping up and down and just sooking all the time, right? We're just not. There's no benefit in that. There's no point ranting about it because it's a problem that just does not go away. What's the solution? There has to be some sort of a solution that improves this situation where you don't have to rely on the general public, which I'm sure a lot of them are happy to do, not to be, clever or try and be, egotistical or anything like that. It's just that they want to get rid of these clowns from the game and make it a pure experience for the player base. That's what it's all about. Make no mistake. So what can be done, Ram? Help me with the solution here, mate. I need to know. What can be done, you reckon?
Well, I mean, I don't know. None of us are game developers, so I don't know exactly what specific thing they could do. But I mean, a couple ideas, for instance, right, is creating an official, maybe a official forum post thing or something like that, that people can kind of like a Discord server. My vision is kind of like the Discord server. The Discord server had links to ally codes, links to Swgoh.gg, and it had irrefutable proof of, this instance of this person cheating, and stacks and stacks and stacks of players that encounter that player, and it was insane. Something like that on an official, Swgoh forum or something like that CG, execs have access to, and they can see, okay, well, this player, this fucking screenshot, there's no way that you're hitting under protection with Gear 8 Ewoks. Okay. There's there's no way that you're getting a Wampa solo against the JMK.
Yeah.
For full banners.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Things like that. Yeah. They can go in and they have the ally code right there. They can go in and do what they need to do, whether it's ban, whether it's whatever the case is. I personally agree with ban because, cheaters are assholes.
It's true.
F cheaters.
It's true.
Exactly. I think we've all encountered our fair share of cheating, and unfortunately, in video games in general, it's not just a Swgoh problem. It's not just a CG problem. It is literally the entire world suffers at some form of cheating, whether it's sports, whether it's relationships, whether it's video games. People are going to cheat. It's a matter of fact, right? It's just
correct.
There's things that do need to be done to get rid or minimize the amount of cheating that there is.
Yeah, straight up. And this is the frustration. It's not a case of there has to be a group of people in a closed group message that CG trust, just general players, right? I'm not saying me. I'm just saying there will be people that they trust. Guys that run Swgoh.gg, for instance, stuff like that. There are people that they communicate to very often, consistently, right? That are players that are not employed by CG, that they know and trust to help make the right decisions and pass the information through if you don't trust things like Discord servers to do it for whatever reason, right? There needs to be some sort of vehicle to go, okay, I've got someone that I know. I went up against a GAC guy. He used Ewoks against my Sith Eternal, which is just ridiculous. It's dumb. It's not possible. Can't win, right? Straight up. There's got to be a way I can go, okay, I can message this guy and he can pass it up the chain and know that it's going to get to the right people and be dealt with. There has to be something.
Heinzie, we were beta testers, and when people would send me stuff, I would pass it up. Like, this person's obviously cheating, and we get them banned immediately.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll volunteer to do it, because I can't stand cheating. I just can't. It's just one of those things, like, if you're that scummy and trash that you have to cheat and screw other people over of their enjoyment in a game, we're talking about people that spend a fortune in this game.
Triple figures. No sympathy. Yeah.
So
the lowest of the low.
Yeah. It's just you're just garbage, so I don't have any sympathy. The thing that really upsets me about this situation is that the cheaters used an avenue to take advantage of Discord, to use that as a tool to go after this server because they were upset. Really?
That means
that they got caught cheating.
But that means it was working.
Yeah.
But that means it was working. Like, that's the point.
Yeah, but their retaliation against the server.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, why would anyone go to that much trouble if that system wasn't working? That is a vehicle of a system that was working, like it or not. The proof was given.
Yeah. Yep.
Obviously, someone was really disappointed and angry and wanted to get revenge for getting booted from the game, right? For cheating. So they've gone to Discord, sooked about it, cyberbullied me, right? And they got it shut down. That is the only vehicle I think that we had to even sort of maybe pass stuff up the line. Maybe. We still don't know how effective that was. But at least it was something from the players.
Which is why I'm saying that they need to have like an official forum type layer thing that isn't managed by Discord. Because again, I mean, and myself, a few of the mods, Toyota, for instance, we all looked at the TOS. It is against TOS for cyberbullying, which is what was happening in there. Like it or not, I agree. Fuck the cheaters. They all are crazy, psychotic people, and I'm just like, screw them, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, people are also assholes, and so when you this person's cheating, well, fuck this guy, and I hope his family dies, and I hope his kids get cancer, and all this other stuff. That is cyberbullying. Whether
100%.
the person is warranted or not, it's cyberbullying. Discord's not at fault for shutting it down. It's just, it sucks that we don't have an alternate avenue to report this stuff now.
Correct. And I think that's the disappointing thing, because obviously there was an avenue that was working, maybe, but it's better than what we have now. Anyway, let us know in the comments below, guys. Let us know what you guys think. But it's a problem that needs to be number one, addressed, and B, it needs to be not public shaming or anything like that, but it needs to be more, I think, open on what's being done to prevent cheating and find some sort of a better avenue that, the people you trust, CG, actually report it. That's all we want. We're not asking for silver bullets. We don't expect you to solve the problem, because people are going to do it. Doesn't matter what you do. We're here to help. The players want to help. That's why the Discord server was there in the first place, right? Straight up. Wouldn't have been set up if it wasn't needed. They felt like that they weren't being heard. They set up a place for it themselves. They took their own initiative to do that. And that's great. Now that initiative's shut, come up with a better option, because we're doing what we can at our side. I think a lot of people feel that not enough's happening on the other side. But anyway, we may be wrong. Let us know in the comments below. Possible crate raid, guys. Hearing this, of course, I think Arnold mentioned it from some sort of potential leak, possible crate raid. I heard they weren't doing any more raids. That's last I heard. Surprising.
We were wrong.
Surprising, yes. Disappointed? No. I'm down for it. I think we're way overdue for a raid. If that's the case, I can't wait. I think it'd be absolutely brilliant. But guys, quick 30-second thought, because we're getting a bit long on this vid. Ranger, you like the idea of a crate raid? Do you think it's legit, or what do you reckon, brother? Talk to me.
I think it's legit. I mean, they have to do something with the raids, whether it's heroic Sith raid on the AAT or the crate dragon raid coming in, because of the amount of relics we're putting into TB. But the thing that really upsets me is like the amount of leaks that are still coming out of CG. Somebody's leaking. This information comes to us all the time.
Yeah.
I don't really talk about it. Heinz doesn't talk about it. We get information from people all the time. And I'm like, who's leaking?
Yeah.
Like we were justified in shutting down the beta program because of the leak, and it was totally justified. Who's leaking?
Yeah.
Because we keep getting this information. I've known about every single thing that's coming to this game because of leaks. What is happening over there? Like, and if that's the case, then bring back the beta program, get us involved with the cheaters. Let's do all this stuff, because if that's going to be the case, then let's just rock and roll. I'm excited about the raid. Let's see what it is. It's been a long time since we had a raid. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, I like it. Sweens, your thought, mate? Crate raid, yes, no, maybe. I reckon it would have some sort of bounty hunter bonuses that would make you very excited. Enough said, straight up.
Mate, I noticed that it's not attached to Django, just like in the movie.
You son of a.
But he's not wrong. He's not wrong though.
hey, no one's talking to you, Jabba.
Okay, come on, Sweens, let's go, brother. Talk to me. Let's go.
No, I think it would be really awesome. And I agree with Ranger with all of the crazy requirements for TB, especially moving into like phase 3, 4, 5, where you need R7 as a minimum. It would be nice to have a new raid to get more gear pieces or salvage readily available, get relic materials, and just make it more accessible, so that if CG wants us to have this like super far end game goal, that those at the tip of the spear are able to get there quicker, and those who are a little bit further behind can try to catch up.
Yeah. I think character rewards, someone's throwing out there, what could the character reward be? It's really, really simple. Cobb Vanth. Yes, please. That would be amazing. That's an obvious one.
Makes
that would be
absolute
great.
sense.
And of course, also a benefit in that particular crate raid, if it did happen, of course, there'd have to be some Tuscan bonuses as well. Speaking of which, Tuscan data mines popped up, guys, straight up. Faction bundles, tribe bundles, lots of love, of course, for the Tuscans right now. The daily rewards are Tuscans. So it's all happening right this moment. I'm super, super excited about this, fellas. I like the Tuscans. I enjoy that team that I've got. And do you think we're going to get more of them, or you think they're just going to get a buff? if that raid's there. Ranger, you go, brother. I'll come back to you. Sorry.
No, go to Ram. Go to Ram first. He hasn't had a chance.
Do we have to go to Ram? Do we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we though? Do we though? All right, go Ram.
So I love the fact that there's more Tuscans coming because it's a faction that never had anything really done with it, right? And after the Boba Fett series, regardless of the receipt of the actual series itself, the Tuscans, you gotta admit, the Tuscans had a good chance to shine in there.
Yeah.
So I would love to see some more Tuscans. I'm excited for the data mine that shows that there's some Tuscans coming. And if there's, I'm just going to throw this out there, if there's a crate raid coming, or if there's a new raid coming and it happens to involve Tuscans, I can absolutely 100% see one of the new Tuscan characters, whether it's Marquis or whatever, requiring a raid army, because let's be fair, they need something to kind of buff up that team.
Yeah,
that's going to allow them to take in a raid, be able to attack a raid and do some good stuff, which is, essentially what the new raid possibly will be about if it's crate dragon.
I like it. I like it.
A concern with the raid, though. Number one, we still don't have the Sith raid symbol. I would love to see that happen first. Number two is we saw this with the pit raid. It became a R5 minimum.
Yep.
R9 is now in the game. R10 is probably on the horizon. So that leads me to question, would they possibly make a R5, maybe R6, R7 minimum for this new raid? And that concerns me because then you're negating a lot of the player base is going to be able to interact with that.
I think you're going to find that it's going to have the same sort of requirements, honestly, as the sort of the high stages of the new territory battles now. I think that's kind of the new benchmark, isn't it? That's sort of second half, Relic 7 plus, Relic 8 realistic if it's going to be any use. So yeah. I think we're heading in that direction, guys, if there was a new raid, absolutely, because we know that when they make raids, they don't want them finished immediately. They want them to last some time and not taken out overnight and not cheesed. So we certainly want a non-broken raid. I hope that, if it does get released, it's been tested extensively so we don't get another repeat of the Sith raid. I don't think anyone wants that. So that's where we're at straight away. But anyway, let us know in the comments below, guys. You pumped about the Tuscans? Do you like them, or do you, simply, just not give a shit? Let us know what you guys think. Can you never, ever do that again, Ram? Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We appreciate it. We're live right now, Friday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's some wild shit going on. It really is. There's nothing more I can say.
It really is, man.
It is
what a
insane.
night, dude.
Record-breaking stuff during this stream today before the recording of this video. So thank you so much for all the support to everyone out there. You guys are absolutely incredible. And apparently I'm going to be Rose Tico up and down the Vegas Strip in July. And I don't think the world's ready for that.
I'm going to be damn.
I know. See you guys. Love ya. Mwah. Bye.